On a quiet afternoon, when the sun hung low like a tired coin in the sky, an old man sat on a wooden bench at the edge of a small park, watching the world move without him. His hair was white, not just with age, but with the weight of years lived honestly, painfully, and fully. A young boy wandered near, restless and curious, kicking at pebbles and staring at his phone as if answers might suddenly appear on its screen. The old man noticed the impatience in the boy's movements and called him closer with a gentle smile. The boy hesitated, then sat beside him, unaware that this simple moment would quietly shape the rest of his life. The old man began to speak, not loudly, but with a calm certainty that demanded attention. He told the boy that life would never unfold in straight lines, no matter how carefully he planned it. "You will fail," he said, "sometimes publicly, sometimes painfully, and sometimes when you are sure you did everything right." He explained that failure was not a sign of weakness, but a sign that the boy had dared to try. What truly mattered, the old man said, was not how often the boy fell, but whether he learned to stand up without becoming bitter. Bitterness, he warned, was heavier than any failure and far more difficult to carry. After a pause, the old man spoke about time, calling it the most honest teacher and the most unforgiving judge. He told the boy that time would not slow down for his doubts, fears, or excuses. Days wasted could never be returned, and moments ignored would one day ache with regret. "Use your time wisely," he advised, "but do not be afraid to rest when your soul is tired." He explained that chasing success without caring for one's inner peace was like running toward a destination while slowly losing the strength to walk. The conversation drifted toward people, and the old man's eyes softened. He told the boy that not everyone who walked beside him would wish him well, and not everyone who loved him would know how to show it. Some people, he said, would leave without explanation, and others would stay longer than they should. Learn to recognize the difference between those who help you grow and those who keep you small, he advised. He reminded the boy to be kind, but never at the cost of his self-respect, because kindness without boundaries often turns into quiet suffering. The old man then spoke of dreams, calling them fragile but powerful. He warned the boy that the world would try to shrink his dreams, labeling them unrealistic or foolish. "Protect them," he said firmly, "especially in the early days when they are most vulnerable." He explained that dreams do not die from hard work, but from constant doubt and careless words. Even if the boy's dreams changed over time, the courage to dream should never disappear, because it was proof that hope was still alive within him. As the sun began to set, the old man leaned forward and shared his final advice. He told the boy that one day he would grow old, too, and when that day came, he would not remember every achievement or every mistake, but he would remember whether he lived honestly. "Speak the truth, even when your voice shakes," the old man said, "and choose what is right over what is easy." He explained that peace at the end of life did not come from applause or wealth, but from knowing you did not betray yourself. When the boy finally stood to leave, the old man smiled again, a quiet, knowing smile. The boy felt heavier with thought but lighter with purpose, as if he had been handed something invisible yet priceless. Years later, long after the old man and the park bench were gone, the boy would still hear that calm voice in his mind, guiding him through choices both small and life-changing. And in moments of doubt, he would remember that an old man once took the time to speak, and in doing so, taught him how to live.